Marco. Hello, everybody. So I see somebody asked if they could come up. Alibi, Jenna, Custola. DC, how you doing, DC? The row, my friend. Okay. I will drop the link in chat. No, I didn't, Uncle Ray. I never heard from him. Never heard from him. You can come up, Cristola. I dropped the link for you. Kelly.
Hello.
April Tobin.
How are you?
Cristola.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, sorry. I know I sound loud sometimes, but I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Literally.
Yeah. So sometimes it's a little bit loud because I have to yell, and sometimes people can't even hear me at all. So
Mm-hmm.
I can always turn your mic down from over here on my side.
Oh, there
So
you
if
go.
it's too loud, I know how to turn it down.
How about I just speak softer?
There you go. You don't need to yell. You're good.
Jeez.
How
Jenna,
you doing, Eddie?
Hold on, Jenna. It's saying, okay, here we go. All right, your camera's on. You want to turn your camera off? But her camera went off and says device is not connected. She turns her camera on and says device is connected.
Oh,
I don't understand.
I had that same problem. She has to.
All right, there we go. We got it. We got it.
Okay.
Hello, Jenna. How you doing?
That is not how she looks. I highly doubt that's how she looks.
Oh,
I have a small filter on it though, but that was for a pageant. So,
girl, if
pretty.
I put my camera on, you're gonna fucking be. I'm sorry. Am I allowed to cuss? Eddie, am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah, just don't get too trucker.
Hold on. Check me out, dude. Watch this. Well, you can't see.
You're done.
You've got way more confidence than me because I'm not camming up unless I got makeup on.
I always cam up because the community needs to see everybody.
One of these days I will.
It's the way it is. It's like, look, it's dark. Just in time for Halloween, girl. Just
Girl,
in
I don't
time.
even know if I brushed my hair today or not.
Look at Kelly. She's like, dude, check
She's
this
like,
out.
I don't care.
Oh,
Kelly don't care.
Oh my god.
Jackie
My phone is
McDaniel.
Hold on.
I'm here.
Hold on. I'm here.
Who has somebody has echo.
Somebody have YouTube in the background going?
Yeah, somebody does.
Hello.
All right, that's good. No more echo. So
okay.
Yeah, so we got Jackie McDaniels. No one can see Jackie McDaniels. It's okay.
Jackie McDaniels.
Yes.
Yeah, your best buddy.
But
Whatever, buddy. Weasel, weasel, weasel.
For now on panel, he is known as Jackie McDaniels.
At least for this
Jackie.
segment. At least for
this
this
segment.
segment. Yeah, because if we're
Yes.
talking what you said we're going to be talking about, I want no association. I am a witness protection program.
I'm in the
Mhm.
witness protection
Yeah.
program.
So what I've been noticing,
Weasel, weasel, weasel. Weasel, weasel, weasel. Buddy.
Crystal, lost up.
all right,
Leaning
so
Tower of Cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
all right,
Leaning
everybody.
Tower of-
Crystal, lost up.
All right, Cristola.
What?
All right, so
Sorry.
the reason why I started this live, it's called Back at It. Okay. So what I've been noticing lately is a lot of drama within a bunch of communities, and it's causing friction within a bunch of communities. And certain communities, drama is not healthy. It's not healthy at all, especially mentally.
Well,
It's
Mentally.
well,
def-
I don't think any of it's healthy. Like,
I agree.
if people need to understand that we have the right, God gave us the free will to disagree with each other. We're all adults.
Yeah.
It should be known that even if we disagree, we should still appreciate and
Coexist.
yeah, it's not like it's a foreign concept.
Right.
Yeah.
a healthy debate is always good, but when it turns into drama, that's when I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Like,
and like
like people talking trash about other people. And
yeah, and when it goes too far, like doxing or harassment or calling people's work, calling welfare checks on people,
Yeah.
all
That's
this
too
Well,
gross stuff.
Now, I am going to be doing that for my father. Okay.
Well,
Well,
that's different.
That's
That's
his father.
different.
That's not a stranger on the internet. That's completely
Yeah.
different.
That's your
Yeah.
dad.
We've
Yeah.
all seen. I'm not naming nobody's YouTube channel, but we've all seen that happen to people because
Yep.
they got into an argument with somebody. They wound up calling a welfare check on somebody. You might as well be calling SWAT on somebody.
This is the
doing
reason
You know
why.
what really
This
you know
this
what
is the
really
reason
grinds
why.
my gears? What really grinds my gears is when people call CPS on other people.
Yes.
You
Eddie-
don't know what's happening in that damn home.
Mm-mm.
You don't know.
Mm-mm.
Eddie, was you saying something?
Yeah, he was.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. What I was agreeing with the majority of what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Uncle Ray, I love you. You have
And
fun
may
also.
I also address this too, Eddie, real quick?
Yeah.
People who do that stuff and then put ahead of it, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is not entertainment, okay? This is people's lives. When you
agree.
you are not Real Housewives of Atlanta. You are not the Kardashians. You are just YouTubers on a platform that are supposed to be discussing whatever the topic
Okay.
of that community is, not going after each other with the law or CPS or any of this other shit because you
Can I
can't physically
say
hurt
something
them.
about that?
Yeah.
Anybody that sees other people's struggles as entertainment is messed up in the head.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
If
reason
you,
why I
if you are
decided.
sitting there
To ju-
and you are watching other people go have a downfall, you have something wrong with you. I'm sorry.
That or you're talking crap on somebody on panel and then saying it's entertainment purposes only. It's not entertainment purposes when you're doing it with malice and you're doing it to get people to start anarchy or village attack somebody with their pitchfork.
That's called
not,
being a narcissist.
yeah, that's not entertainment. That's,
So,
yeah.
can you guys hear me?
Because
Yeah,
they
I
don't
can
Eddie, we can hear
All right,
understand.
you.
Cristola.
Hey, if Eddie's talking, let's all please just
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
quiet.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I know this topic is very sensitive,
Yeah.
and I can understand. This is the reason why I wanted to talk about it, because it is very sensitive and it needs to be talked about. You know, there's a lot of people that come to this community to see certain people, and they're not enjoying it because of the drama that is happening right now within said
Mhm.
communities. And I'm not saying communities names because I don't name drop communities, but there's quite a few communities where people are getting doxxed, people's children are getting, like, CPS is getting called, welfare checks are getting done, you know.
Swatting.
It's in every community, not just
Yes.
one.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said communities.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, and swatting is even worse, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible.
You know what I'm saying? Swatting, you can end up dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I'm
So
saying? Like,
I have a question. Why am I the only one that's being called out for saying something?
who's calling you out?
Everybody else is interrupting you.
You're not being called
No.
out, Crystal.
No,
No, you're not
No.
being called out,
I
Crystal.
wasn't calling you out.
Nobody did.
Yeah.
It's just that I was trying to speak and everybody was louder than me. That's what was everybody.
It was everybody.
It
Yeah.
wasn't
Okay.
just you, Cristola. It was everybody.
I apologize for my part in it.
Yeah, it was everybody. I was yelling
Me
at
too.
everybody. So I agree, Alibi, that it's going way too far now. You know,
It's just. Can I say something?
yes, you're good, Cristola.
This is very close to my heart. Is that people associate how people are online to how they are in real life, and that's not true. Okay,
So I will tell you this about me,
people
Cristola.
people think that I'm online all day, every day. People think that I drink all day, every day, because they only see me on lives on the weekend, and I'm drinking. People don't understand that I live my life for my children,
Mhm.
and I do not touch a drop of alcohol until their daddy is here at night. And it's not every day. It's
Right.
usually on the weekend.
Yep. I
Kelly
can vouch
knows.
for that.
Kelly knows.
Yep.
Don't
Rep Mom
tell
22.
me. Don't tell me that I'm an alcoholic. Do not tell me how I take care of my children, because my children are well taken care of.
Very much so.
Nobody knows what's going on in someone's home unless you're part of that home.
Yeah, but that's
Exactly.
the thing. That's the thing. People just assume.
People have gone after her for her
People
drinking and her kids.
assume.
People are like that.
Well, you know what I say to them? Screw you, because guess what? You don't know what the hell you're talking about. I am a
That's it.
Christian woman, and I take care of my children. I have 6 kids, and I have taken care of every one of them from the time they're 21 years down to the fucking time that they are 3.
Yep.
So you one thing is I will say this, okay, is I'm not on YouTube all day, but I am almost
I'm not
every
either.
day.
That's my point. That's my
But
point. And people want to say that I am, and I'm not.
But
Don't worry about it.
I'm live every day. Okay. Well, at least 5 days a week I go live. And what you see here is what you get in real life. How I am live is how I am
Well,
in real
that's
life.
how I am too. Ask
Yep.
Kelly.
Yes. So,
Yes.
but you get a
I'm
lot of
no reason
YouTubers.
to fake
Shh.
anything.
Yes, but what I'm trying to say is, you get a lot of YouTubers who put on a front.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
a
do
whole
a
lot.
lot.
That's
Yes.
true. That
There
is
there
so
is
true.
okay. There are a lot of YouTubers who put on a front, and then when their real selves come out, then all of a sudden those fake front putting YouTubers start doxing people
Yep.
Yeah,
because
because
they get caught.
they can't face themselves in the mirror.
Correct.
So what they
So they
do
try to
is
bring
they
other
start.
YouTubers down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they project. They
And
project. They project what they are onto other people.
there is,
So
by the way, who's howling in the background?
I thought that
That's
was
her
a
chickens.
cat.
Oh, okay.
I thought
I
it was
was
a cat.
I was gonna say another thing too is another thing I've seen in the
Aw.
community is people doing all this stuff and then
Oh.
also disassociating themselves by saying this is not the real world. It's not the real world. It is the internet, but you're also dealing with real people's lives. These are
Exactly. They
people who
connect.
bleed, who shit, who shower. You know what I
How
mean? Who have
They're
empathy and
can you,
feelings.
they're intertwined, both of them.
Yeah.
AJ? How can you, like what you're saying? How can they go into real life because they're so mad that they got exposed, and then turn around and say, "Oh yeah, I'm just a character"? That makes no sense.
Well, they don't say I'm just a character. They say, well, it's the internet. It's not real. It's
Yeah.
basically gaslighting and disassociating their actions. You
so
know,
I will tell you this: when people say it's the internet and it's not real,
It is real.
the people on the internet are real.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Okay.
have
There's a
made.
I
person
mean,
behind that keyboard.
internet itself is not real. It's a tool, but the
Oh, it's
people
a
that are
tool, but
using
the
it
people who use it are real.
exactly.
No,
There's a
the
person behind the
internet
keyboard.
is real. The internet is real, and it doesn't matter if it's a tool of whoever. Whoever made it a tool, it backfired. Because let me tell you right now, I have made the most amazing friends off the internet. So it backfired. Love is circulating, and people like us are spreading the good word, and we're spreading the word of love and how to heal each other and how to deal with our complications and how to deal with it. Backfired, in other words, if that's what they meant it to be.
Personally, me as a streamer, I'm more of a escapism because games and maybe conversation about TV shows and like interviews and stuff like that. I mean, I get there's people here that want to talk about mental health, and that is a great tool and that is awesome, you know. But it's not the only thing that it's utilized for.
Well, yeah,
No, the internet,
you're right, AJ, because there has been a lot of things that I wanted to talk about, and I couldn't find anybody around me that, like, conspiracy theories. Everybody was sitting here going, "Oh yeah, okay," until recently, and things started happening. They're like, "Oh crap, okay,
I also think that
maybe
it's
you were right."
because we're human and by nature we're tribalists and we all are trying to find our tribe. And some people take
Yes,
it as far as high school where they want
I
to be
just
part of the
watched
cool
that
kids
same.
table and it becomes ego driven. And that's where we need to watch out and you know, you know what I mean? Cuz
AJ, I watched that same video today.
His name's Jackie. It's not AJ. It's Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie Daniels, please.
Oh
Or
yeah,
GC.
sorry, Jackie. Jackie.
Yeah, because this
Sorry,
is
Jackie
like
Jackie.
McDaniels.
I already got people up in my
Jackie Daniels.
community page and stuff. No.
Whatever. That's my brother right down there that hates me. He's from another mother.
I don't
We
hate
fought
you. I
over him.
love you.
I
All
love
right.
you so
So
much, my
I
brother.
want to get
Mhm.
back on topic.
Yeah, let's get
Right.
back on topic. I'm
All
sorry.
right. So
Eddie.
What was the topic? I forgot. Sorry.
so back to what I was saying, that drama causes mental health issues, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because
It does.
it creates negative thoughts. Negative thoughts corrupt the mind, destroys your thinking process.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, think about
Being
it. If you are always listening to somebody that is always in a fight, always negative, 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 negative. I'm fighting somebody, I'm fighting somebody, I'm fighting somebody. Wouldn't that infiltrate your mind?
that's
And
what I
then
just said.
your body and your soul would accumulate that, and it would be that you feel like you're always in defense mode because you're not looking at anything else.
Yes. So like Alibi said, it's exhausting.
It is.
You know, I had to step away and evaluate what was going on in my life because certain things in my life was drama, and it was getting me into a bad place, mentally and emotionally and physically bad. So that's when I said drama is negative. Negative things does a toll on your body.
Whether you know it
Okay,
or not.
correct. Okay, especially say for example, you did nothing wrong to anybody, and people just start talking shit about you behind your back, right? And then you get it brought to you, your attention, that people thought that you respected or you cared about is actually talking shit about you behind your back. Well,
That
that's
is
what
the
happened.
worst feeling ever.
That's what happened with me. And so came the drama. Okay.
And that
And
makes you feel bad as a person that if
Well,
someone's
yes.
it's
talking
not.
behind your back.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So
it's not just that. It's that you, like he was saying, like physically, it makes you feel like you're gonna puke. It makes you feel like
It
you're gonna
does.
And
Yeah.
and not only
It
that,
makes you feel like you're gonna poop your brains out. It's like, I don't know. I'm speaking for myself with my anxiety. It makes my whole entire body hurt to know that somebody that I love literally was talking crap about me. That really hurts.
It makes
yeah,
my heart drop.
yeah,
now
mine too.
the
And not sorry.
yeah, I just wanted to let people know, um after this half of the live, I'm gonna be switching it up because I'm gonna finish talking about the drama in mental health, and then I have a guest that I'm gonna be speaking with one on one, and her name's Jenna, about chronic pain and her mental health with it. So I
Yeah,
just wanted to let
yeah.
everybody know that after we get done with this subject, I'm gonna have everybody drop down so me and Jenna can talk.
Okay.
Cool.
Way to
Okay.
put me on the spot, Eddie.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
I-
hey,
Can
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Like, it sounds like you know what we're talking about, so I
Yeah.
trust you. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
it's like, dude, like everything is like when my mama had anxiety and depression and everything, the doctors kept telling her that it was all in her head. But whenever I went to the doctor, they described it to me and told me why. You know what I mean? It's
Yes.
like,
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Yeah.
back to the situation at hand with drama and mental health. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I've been dealing with it for the past few months, and it's been going on, and I let it just ignored it, brush it over my shoulders, It affected everything in my life. The trajectory it was
Are
supposed
you
to
wait
go.
a minute, wait a minute. Are you serious? You said the past few months?
Yes. So,
I've been
all right.
dealing with this thing for fucking over 20 years.
No, what I'm talking about is the drama within my
Drama
community.
on
Yeah.
YouTube.
I'm talking about drama.
Yeah,
not-
yes. Well,
Yes.
that, like, I'll literally, like, just,
Yeah.
I will leave and take a break because this is not worth,
So,
nope, it's not worth it.
so back to what I was saying is I was part of a community that I loved and respected. And they did me dirty. So I left that community and I took a break. And I still respect the person behind all that. It's just people involved in it. I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? There's one person I love that person. I care for that person. It's just that other people around him are making it worse, and I
It was
can't
the
be involved.
atmosphere that was
Yeah.
Yes,
toxic.
Yeah.
yes, and it just killed me. That's why I said drama is negativity. Negativity causes
right.
problems mentally.
Yes.
Mhm.
And can I also
Yes, it does. It
interject
does.
something too?
Yeah,
Not only that, I don't know if anybody's spiritual or anything up out here, but I also noticed that when you invite that stuff, not just like watching it, you invite that shit into your home. It sticks around
Yes.
like if you
Okay.
use the Ouija board summoning a
yes,
demon.
yes.
Yes,
It's it you know
you do. It's just a fact.
It eats at your
It
soul and
doesn't
it stays
matter
there.
if it doesn't matter if you believe in the supernatural or not. You are inviting negative energy to influence your thoughts.
yes.
Yes.
Whether it's
That's it.
talking about it, whether it's being involved in it, whether it's watching it, you're inviting
No,
that negative.
I can watch a scary movie, but I'm not inviting it. What is the difference is that you're sitting here going, "Hey, welcome into my life. Come in here." That is the difference.
It's like the ring. You're playing the tape. You're inviting their negative spirits into your house. You're inviting that stuff into your body, whether it's physically, spiritually, mentally.
Your
It's all
personal
connected.
space.
Well,
I can
Soulshine,
tell you something that you can
Soulshine, how
do
you doing?
every night. Every night, pray the Lord's Prayer. That's it. It literally has in there, deliver us from evil. And all
All
you
right.
got to do is mean it.
Yep, I agree. So I'm gonna be switching topics. So I'm
Okay,
gonna
cool.
have everybody drop down.
All right,
And
I'll be.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
Why are
You're
you
good.
sorry?
Because I feel
Crystal,
like I
it's
took over. I feel like I took over the.
No, you're good. I'm
It
switching topics now.
it was an open panel. That was the purpose of it. So you're fine.
Yeah, I opened up the panel for this topic. Now I'm switching topics. So I'm kicking everybody off the panel except for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. The show's not over. And then after this conversation, I'm gonna reopen up the panel again.
All right. Well, I will be down in the comments. Jenna, good luck.
Well,
I can't look forward to
the
your
only
story.
reason that I didn't go live right now is because you were going live.
Thank you. You can still stay around and
Well,
chat, and then I'll
like,
open panel
you are
again.
awesome. You are
All right.
awesome.
I'll see you in the comments, Eddie.
All right, Jackie.
Okay, I'm hitting the leave button. It's
There
There
you
he
go.
goes. He found it.
Yes. He's awesome. All right.
Love
Kick me!
Jackie
What
Medee.
the hell?
All right. I kicked you.
All right, put me on the spot.
So we were talking
Yeah.
earlier, okay? We were talking about chronic pain and mental health.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people in chat that know what you're going through.
It's extremely common, more common than the average person knows. Because most of the time you can't see it.
Yep. So I'll share my story with you, and then you share me yours, okay?
Okay.
So with me, up until before the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
I was living just a basic, normal life, average life. I had some problems, I had, ankle injury that wasn't getting any better,
Right.
but I dealt with it. I'm like,
Nothing too severe.
yeah. Well, when I slipped and fell coming out of my apartment
Oh no.
building, I slipped on ice and I landed on my lower back.
Mm.
That activated arthritis,
Yes.
and that activated. I compressed my spine, and I had uh, uh, what was it?
Bulging disc.
Yes. So I had bulging discs, and I had to go through rehab for it.
Yeah. Once you
Okay.
mess with your spine, it's over.
So when that happened, it laid me up for a year because everything was shut down. So they're saying that they can't see your image on YouTube.
Oh no, how do I fix it?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can do something.
Do I go out and come back in?
All right, give me just a second.
I think it's my end.
Hold on. I'll bring you out and bring you back in. Is she still naked? I don't know.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll come back. Oh wait, I'm
All
there.
right.
It's there.
Okay. I took you off and brought you back. There
Okay.
you go. So back to what I was saying, right?
Yeah.
Is I fucked myself up. So it was brutal. It was brutal. I fucked myself up.
And you beat yourself up about that all the
And
time too.
yeah. Like I used to be able to climb ladders. I used to walk platforms.
Oh man, thinking about things that you like just used to be able to do, that's one thing that will get you down so fast.
And it was brutal. So about you, with with your pain.
Where do I start? What part of my life do I start at? Because I've had multiple things happen, but really what put the cherry on top was I had a really bad wreck about maybe 5 years ago now,
Yep.
and I fractured a few vertebrae in my neck and lower back. I had a brain injury on top of that, um, which comes with this whole set of problems just by itself. Is coming through a brain injury is horrible. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Um, and now I'm just starting to deal with the after effects of fracturing your spine in any type of way or damaging it and all the trauma that it's been through. So I've been going to therapy, physical therapy, and it's still not working. So I'm going back to the doctor, and then I don't know if they'll order more physical therapy or if I'll have to have surgery. But it sucks because it puts you down on your butt and you can't do anything except for twiddle your thumbs and think. And that's the worst part is because you have to sit there and think about everything that you can't do anymore and how you want your so-called old life back. But really, you're living the same life. It's just it's taking a turn in a way you didn't want it to.
And that's what's happened to a lot of us. Okay. And sometimes we let it destroy us. And then there's other times that we overcome it,
It's very easy to let it literally just
destroy us.
devour you.
Did that for so long.
And I do have my bad days where I let it. I'm not going to deny that I don't. But I have my good days where I'm still here. I'm still kicking. God's got me here for a reason. So my time's not done yet, you know?
Do you even know that reason yet? Have you figured it out? Are you
I
still
don't think
searching
so.
for it?
That he's got a reason, but I don't know what it is yet, but I'll find out.
See, um, I've always wanted to do something that could help people.
Me too. 'Cause
Mental health is one of the biggest things.
that was my undergrad in college was psychology.
So you understand mental health.
Yes, and I've dealt with it my whole life personally and been around it my whole life. So adding physical trauma to someone that already has mental health issues and, major depression and anxiety and a list of other,
Yep.
diagnoses, adding physical trauma to that will almost break you if you let it. Yeah,
I like
DC, I like that comment. And I will say that I'm a lot stronger in many ways than what I was before this happened. And I definitely view the world in a different outlook. I appreciate things a lot more. Just the small things in life, like just how pretty the trees are when they're just green in general. Just the leaves look beautiful in themselves. When before I would have been in too much of a hurry getting somewhere, doing this or doing that, and not even notice what color the trees are, you know?
yep. I've with me getting up every day, like when I get out of bed and I start walking, I want to go back and
Mhm.
sit back down. I don't even want to walk.
It's very hard to get going. Well, not get going, but once I wake up and I'll let it get to me, sometimes I just stay in bed and I'll sleep all day because I don't want to deal with the physical pain and mainly I don't want to deal with the mental pain.
I'll find out tomorrow when I have surgery
Are you going to have surgery?
on my left ankle. Yeah, I gotta get it repaired.
Oh, what are they going to do?
I
Have
don't know yet.
put a few pins in it, probably.
Well, no, I have ligament damage that they're gonna
Mm.
go in and fix. So,
Well, I'm not going to say that that's not too bad, but in the medical field, that's not too bad, you know.
but to me, it is.
It is, yeah. It I mean, if it was me, yeah, it is a big deal.
So now, with the chronic pain, what has it done to you mentally? Like, you know, What things did you used to do that you don't do anymore?
Um, well, after my wreck, I also started to have seizures,
And
and that
does that still go on?
no, we think we got it under control. Thank God. I haven't had one in 6 months, I think. Um, but one night I had 11 or 12 in a row, and they took me by ambulance that night. And so my memory is kind of iffy, but after the seizure, that really put me down because I kind of couldn't talk right. I had to learn kind of how to basically kind of talk again on top of my head injury, which didn't help any. Um, but I mean, literally, my life is completely different than what it used to be. Right now, I can't work. That's all I've ever done is work. I love to work. I'm a workaholic. Um,
So you done more work than even live life.
yeah, and I can't go
This
to
must be
school.
a sign. This
And,
must be a sign that you need to live life.
and that's the thing. I'm not living life. I'm not doing anything because if I do, it hurts.
What I
Like
mean by
especially,
live life is talk to people.
yeah, that's true. That's a different aspect of it that I didn't see.
See, like what I do. Like there's a lot of things I can't do, but there's one thing I can do is talk to people.
Yeah, me too. And
Okay.
understand and be empathetic.
Yeah. Not feel sorry for that person, but understand that person.
Yeah. You understand what they're you understand but you don't understand.
You can understand and not relate.
Right, exactly.
So I tell people, I understand what you're going through and everything like that, but if I can't relate to it, I can't relate to it.
Right. That's a good way to
You know what
put
I'm
it. Yeah.
saying? I can say I understand what you're going through, but I can't relate.
Yeah.
You know, it's I excuse me.
You're good.
I struggle with communicating with people and telling people, hey, when I talk to somebody on the phone and we're talking about mental health, right?
Yeah.
And they're telling me what they're going through, unless I've gone through it or I've witnessed it or I've
Mhm.
lived it, I can't sit there and say, I understand where you're going through. I tell them, I don't even know how I tell them. I just listen.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
all
a
I can
lot
do is listen.
and that's mainly what people need is for somebody to not just hear them, somebody to actually listen to them.
That's all you can do is just listen.
Yeah, and it helps a lot more than you think.
You know,
But
I
go
I
ahead.
love everybody equally. I love people.
Yeah, I do too.
You, you know, it's just stressful. It's stressful.
It
It
is.
is. It,
I like you asked what I do different. I hardly leave the house nowadays. When before I was like the biggest type of a people person you could be, I guess you would say. And now I don't really have anyone in my life except for my immediate family.
I got my mother. I got family down in Florida, like my uncle and stuff like that. But I ain't talked to my dad in a while. So, but I talked to my uncle, and I got my mother with me.
Yeah.
She's 76, and then I got my other brother staying with me for the next 6 weeks because he's going through, health issues. And then
Yeah.
once he gets better, he's moving to Maryland.
Right.
He's he's got it tough right now because his wife and kids are going to Maryland soon, and he has to stay behind
Mm,
because he has to take care of some medical stuff. And it's going to be tough on him because this is going to be the first time that he's going to be away from his family for a long period of time.
yeah.
So he's taking it tough, you know. And I've already talked to him. He's like, dude, you can tell, about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, if you notice, my camera's set up differently, so his stuff is not in the picture. Which I did that for him.
Yeah.
So
And it's also like, since we're good listeners of everyone else, do you find it hard to just open up and talk to people that way they can listen to you?
well, I open up and talk to people as much as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Did you always do that though?
No, no.
Yeah.
I was very quiet, you know. I was always angry
Yep.
until I quit drinking and went into the hospital and got help.
And I'm very blessed to say that I've never, had a drinking issue, um, or anything like that. I never fell into that hole of being in, chronic pain when it's very easy to do that because that's an outlet, a very easy outlet.
Yep.
Um, but I don't know. I just keep mine in my head and push it aside, and which is not healthy.
It's not. It's not.
Like my therapist before said, it's like blowing up a beach ball and holding it underwater and trying to keep it underwater without, it coming up surfacing. Over time, that beach ball you're gonna give up or give out, and that beach ball is gonna come up and it's gonna basically explode.
Explosion is a little dangerous.
Yeah, it is. And I tend to, I wouldn't say explode necessarily, but I'll open up once my brain has kind of had enough of holding it back, and it comes out in ways that I don't like it to, and in not in healthy ways.
Yeah. I'm just reading Soul Shines for Jesus's
I was
comments, and
reading that Soulshine,
she's gone through a lot. And
your
I tried to get her to come up here and talk,
I would
but
love
because of
for
where
her to.
she lives, she doesn't have that great of internet,
Mm,
and so she's on her phone.
yeah.
So the internet's not that great.
My life was just about the same as hers, except for I didn't, own my own business. I was going to school full time. I was working full time. I was taking care of my mom full time. I'm the only child, and my mom has um, medical issues. She was wheelchair bound for a long time. And I mean, I wouldn't take any of it back. That's, you only get one mom, I'd take care of her anytime she needed me to. But I was pretty much like the housewife, around the house since she couldn't be. And so juggling, I juggled all that great and having a social life on top of that. And now I literally have none of that.
and she's still strong.
Yeah. And I'll be praying for you also.
So, how many Soulshine? I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow after my doctor's appointment
That'll be good.
because I haven't talked to her in a long time. Just have to give her a ring.
Yeah, I was gonna say is I wonder how I could get in touch with her. That would be her. Her mom was also wheelchair bound.
She's on Discord.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she's on Discord.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely get in touch with her then. My mama
Amen.
is definitely my everything also. I'm the only child, so I had all of my parents' attention, luckily. I guess that's good and bad.
Rosalie, are you
Exactly,
still in here?
April.
I will. I will.
And Soulshine, I'll try to reach out to you on Discord. My name is the same in Discord that it is here. I'd love to connect with you. It's nice to find people that have similar things in life that go on that you think, to yourself, no one else is like has a life like this, blah blah blah.
If people are wondering why I keep looking away, is I got my personal phone and I got All Things Serious phone.
Oh, you got 2 phones now.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep uh, everything separate from each other.
I'd
So,
get them mixed up if it was me.
they're 2 different size phones, so you can't mix
I'd
them up.
still mix it up.
Is Rosalie still in here?
Yeah, she is. She commented.
Okay. Would you like to come up, Rosalie? It's up to you. She's a sweetheart of a person. Get it. I gotta go to the store tomorrow.
I've been
Doctor's
that's
appointment.
another thing. Last time I talked to you on the show was about putting things off. I've been putting things off really, really, really bad this past probably maybe 2 weeks. It's been worse than it's been in a long time.
I sent you the link on in Messenger. Just letting you know. She's like, okay, give me a minute. David.
Yeah, the song
David.
from the Kevin Gates song, "Two Phones," came in my head when you said you had 2 phones.
Keep my hoes separated too, bruh. uh, I think a lot of us have been through a lot in life.
Yeah, and it's nice to be able to have a place to come to open up and kinda exchange each other's, downfalls, I guess you'd call it. Not really downfalls, but
Hello.
hey,
How you doing, Jenna?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well, thanks.
How do I pronounce your name again?
Rosa Lang.
Rosaline?
Yes.
Oh, I said it right? Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
I said it wrong the first couple of times when I first met her.
What
No
did you
worries.
say?
I couldn't pronounce it, so I said Rosa. She's like, nope, nope.
Rosaline?
Yes.
Yeah, not a Rosa, but thank you very much.
Yeah. She's like, it's Rosalie.
Yeah, I've been here, dude. I just watching from the back row. So
Yes.
not to upset anybody. It's
You're
gotta-
good.
I won't upset anybody. Am I too loud?
No, I can actually barely hear you.
We can fix that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, goodness. I had my volume rather low because I know
You
is
sound-
that any better?
Yeah, you sound good now.
Okay. And I'll try not to talk too loud.
Hey, is that your brother?
Yes, that was my brother and his assless chaps.
Tell him I said hey.
Everybody says hi.
Leather chaps.
Oh, get it right. The leather.
Get it right or
Okay.
don't say it.
They don't have a butt in them. It's not that long.
They have to be leather.
Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate you.
Yeah, your voice is very calming.
It's taken years to get it here.
I need the training on that then.
She got that
It's a
ASMR
lot.
voice.
She really does.
It's a lot of just take a deep breath
On a 900
and
call
see which one you say.
hours.
Well, I
And
couldn't tell
get
you
your
how many
voice out of
breaths
your
I've had
head.
to take.
You got to get your voice out of your mouth and down to your throat. So instead of talking up here, which is throat talking, you just drop it down. You're just gonna relax and enjoy it.
You drop it way low.
Drop it.
No,
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that.
See,
It
that's
takes-
another part of mental health is humor.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotta have humor. Sorry,
So-
I closed my phone.
I brought Rosalie up is because she is a wonderful person.
And I'm fucking hilarious. I'm
Yes.
sorry, I'm funny.
But she's also lived life.
Thank you.
And Jackie, you'll be up shortly. I'll have you back up shortly. Keeping it here like this now, but in a few minutes I'll make it an open panel.
I appreciate that, Eddie. I really do.
So
I appreciate it when you open the panel because you get all kinds of wonderful, different inputs from all kinds of wonderful, different people. And there's no way that I would even get to know half of these people if it weren't for people as wonderful as you letting them up to speak. So I appreciate that. But there comes a time when this old lady gets frustrated. It's like, for fuck's sake, let the man talk.
so
Yeah.
I apologize for that earlier.
but it happens.
I know.
It's happened to me in other places, and I have to get really loud, and I don't like it.
I do it and without thinking about it, and it just happens, and then I'm like, oh man, I just went there.
But
And
we'll have
sometimes-
a
sometimes,
after the live party on ATS after party.
Okay.
What I try to do is there's certain subjects I don't talk on here, so we can freely talk about anything over there.
We're a little bit more free over there.
Mm-hmm. Don't have to worry about censors over there.
No, you don't.
Correct.
Yeah, as if there were any. I mean,
No.
My channel's not monetized yet.
We have to be good kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
So shine for Jesus Christ. He's not really walking around with his butt hanging out. It was a joke.
That's like
It was a joke.
It's like, Eddie, is that why your channel's not monetized?
Oh boy, I get shit shut down real quick. April Tobin's like, I love cowboys.
Yeah, see, like,
And I'm clutching my
You
pearl.
see what happens?
yeah, me too.
I told you.
Listen to y'all. Oh
Uh,
man.
Well, we got to put up each other for the next 6 weeks. So, you
It's good
know,
you have the space.
yes. So, you know, that's what family's for. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it
You got to
is.
look out for each other.
Sure do.
Communities are for.
So, you know, he's not blood, but he's still my brother.
It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
matter if you're blood or not.
Sometimes
Still
water is thicker
related.
than blood.
It is.
Most times. Exclamation.
So, but back to the saying is, it's been a lot. Like with me, it's been the drama, the pain, the letdown.
Mhm.
You know, and it's just, and I wanted to share with you guys what was going on with my life, but sharing it with, it's not about me, it's about reality, because not me just goes through it, other people have gone through it or are going through it.
Right. Are you really hard on yourself too?
Oh, I'm hard on myself all the time.
I think we
I'm
all are.
extremely. I beat myself up all the
We're
time.
kinda, don't you think we're kind of brought up that way? You know, with the way that we were domesticated is my favorite word. The way
Domesticated.
that it comes from Don Miguel Luis's book, The Four Agreements. Basically, it's the culture we grew up in, no matter what the culture it was mostly either you're a feral child or you're seen and not heard.
Yes.
So where it's drummed into us, whether it's from parents or grandparents or family or school or whatever,
Mhm.
that it's not okay to talk. It's not okay to discuss. It's not just shut up and sit there. It's okay.
Yes.
And so we learn to have a survival skill where we don't speak out.
I never thought of it that way, but you're right.
And it's a one must, in my opinion, one must get to a point where it's okay to speak, but that same one should find ways to make the speech receptional. In other words, that
Right.
I want to say the words that people will hear and understand my intent, rather than if I say something wrong, that please understand that that's not what I intended for you to get out of my communication. What I meant was, and it's taken a long time for me to get to the point where I could say, listen, I may have said ABC, but I did not mean hate with it. I was
Right.
frustrated and I did not know how else to say it. Please forgive me.
Yes.
And it's a big deal for me. And
That I do the same thing.
but a lot of people don't understand that that's usually a sincere response.
Right.
And if it's not in your voice, if it's a text message, there's no way they're going to understand. That person that's receiving your message is going to understand you're being as freaking sincere as you know how to be.
Right.
And because it doesn't fit that person's mold of what they expect, sometimes it doesn't make it any better.
Mhm.
And that's kind of been my cycle of life. And so, yeah, depression creeps in. Now, I'm fortunate enough at this point in my life that I do not have a lot of physical ailments. I've worked very hard to be at this point, but
That's great.
I can certainly understand and empathize with those that do. So,
Yeah.
Jenna, big hugs.
Well,
Big
thank
hugs.
you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, you're getting through it.
I am. I'm not going to give up, and that's all I can say is I know God's got me here for a reason, and I'm wondering what it's for, so I might as well find out.
Be the best example of him you can be.
Yes.
And it's different every day, so don't beat
It
yourself up.
is. Yes, it is. Yeah, you can say that again.
But if
Every
I'm
day is
only
different.
Exactly. And if I'm the only example of a Christian that somebody's ever going to interact with, then I want to be the best I can be.
That's a
And I
great
know
point.
some who have been on the receiving end of my vile it might think differently, but I don't mean it in hate. I never say, I don't want to say never. I rarely say things that are
Right.
not positive. I rarely say things that are not uplifting. And I do my best to do that. Sometimes I fail because I'm fucking human. But
Right.
let's get back to April is saying we are hardest on ourselves. And that is true. I bet
Yeah,
there's nobody
nobody
here
could
that
be
is
any
harder than
harder. Nobody could be any harder on me
exactly.
than
Exactly.
me.
Hmm. And look how pretty that picture is, girl.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Seriously.
And sometimes we're too hard on ourselves.
Exactly.
I'm way too hard.
And DC said we are our own worst critics.
True.
Because we know everything that goes on in our own life, I guess
And let
you
me
could say.
suggest, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're almost done. Go ahead.
So sorry. I hate
You're
when
fine.
people do that. I just want to encourage all of us that when you find yourself, and I've said this on many other panels, so forgive me if you heard me say it again, it's worth repeating. When you find yourself in that downward spiral of self-hate and self-deprecation, you don't do anything right, and you're this and you're that, and you're never going to be blah.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that if a friend was coming to you with that, wouldn't you be kind and compassionate to them?
Right.
So give yourself the same grace you would a friend and love yourself a little bit more.
I try to tell myself that all the time. Like, what if I was on the other end of this? What if I was the one, venting to myself, as someone else? What would I tell that person?
Right.
But it is so hard to do that
Yeah, it
and to
is.
follow, but you can do it, but to follow through with it
Yes.
is another level.
Yes. But it's a process.
It very much is.
Like learning how to walk or talk or learning how to get along with others or learning how to interact with people that you don't necessarily see eye to eye with.
Right.
It's a learned trait. And I believe in you, Jen. I believe you will get better at this. And
Thank you.
understanding that, yes, I'm hurting today right now and it looks horrible. But if so and so was sitting across from me, what would I say to them?
Yep.
And I'm telling you,
Because
I mean, if you want to be strong about it, look in a mirror and tell yourself, but that's really hard.
that's very hard. Looking in the mirror lately's been tough.
Oh, don't even go
All
there.
right. I'm gonna invite a couple of people up on panel
You want me
Okay.
to
if they
jump
want
down?
to come up. No, you can stay
Oh,
up.
well, your voice is so calming. I guarantee you my heart rate went down like 10 or 20
Aw.
points.
That's my whole point in talking slowly and clearly. Just to
I
bring
would
that
have
calmness, you know.
I would have to have that beat into my brain.
It's been hey, I didn't get here overnight.
But really, your tone and just how
Thank you.
smooth your voice is very pretty.
Thank you. I
You could be a
appreciate that.
therapist.
Voiceover stuff. Hey.
I sent 2 people messages on Discord with a link.
Come on up.
Don't be scared.
Rose says, with all the ailments I have these days, I'm starting to understand what a hobbit lives like. Oh my gosh.
And what necessarily does a hobbit live like? Bro.
Rose about to tell you.
Oh,
There he is.
yeah. Bro.
Dan, you want to come up? I'll drop.
You're
I'll
muted.
send.
Ro, you're muted.
I'll mess you the link in Discord.
Oh,
You're
Cutting in
breaking
and out,
up.
dude. Plug that thing in all the way.
Hey, it's been years. What do
There
you
you are.
expect?
I was, yeah, that sounds good.
I didn't know if you wanted to come up, Dan. I was just asking.
Yeah, when I move it on the arm, sometimes it unplugs. So what's up, little peoples and Eddie?
Little peoples. Eddie's not little.
No, but you and I are.
Yeah.
Why I
That's
said
why
and
he said
Eddie.
little peoples and
Yeah.
Eddie.
Oh, I didn't hear the Eddie part.
Eddie's one of the few mammals that are larger than me. So,
How you doing, Ro?
oh, enjoying this lovely Neanderthal weather. Like
Neanderthal weather.
35 degrees out. I actually got to wear a
Seriously?
hoodie today. Oh,
Yay.
love it.
I
Yeah.
still can't wear a hoodie yet, and I'm so mad.
I'm still wearing
Why?
shorts and a t-shirt.
I'm in
Anything
shorts
under
and a
60,
t-shirt.
I have to wear shorts and a t-shirt.
That's crazy.
I think today it finally, like, it's been raining today, but it finally got in the 50s today. Finally. Before
Oh,
that,
I'm
it's
looking
been
forward to
80.
tonight.
We had our first snow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was kind of neat.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
cold
it's,
there.
it's 38.
You know, hey Rosalind, you
Hey,
know,
dude.
me and Jenna were having a conversation earlier in Discord, and we were talking about seasons and stuff. She loves fall. I was saying if there was a place in this world where I can live where it would be fall and then go into spring, I would love it because I like fall not just for the colors, but it's like a shedding, and spring is like a renewal.
Okay, these are 3 books that I wish
Sorry.
These
It's
are
okay.
3 votes.
These are 3
like
books.
a renewal and rebirth to me. You know, I mean,
Yes.
summer's hot and fall and winter's like dead. So if I could live in a place on this planet where it goes from fall to spring, that would be amazing.
And I'm like, I just want to be somewhere where it's fall all year round. And I think spring is personally depressing to me. I don't know why, and it shouldn't be, but it is.
It's because I was born in springtime.
Yeah, probably.
And you were conceived in the winter.
Yeah.
a fast gestation. Unless Eddie's like me and I was in the oven for 11 and a half months.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like,
Of course, when I was born, the doctors were like, well, the good Lord will let him come when he comes. I've been stuck in the tub 3 times, bastard. Get him out of me, you know.
Oh, God.
Came out with hair down to my shoulders and fingernails and
Teeth
yeah.
already, full mouthful.
Well, not a full mouthful, but
Oh, okay.
Mom bitching about me chewing on stuff.
Mavid said, and he's got a good point. Maybe spring brings back negative memories.
And I thought about that, but I don't necessarily know what that would be because my traumatic events in my life have actually happened in the fall, ironically.
Yeah, that's a confusing one for most people. Springtime is one of their happier times.
And like it's like I was telling Jackie McDaniels about spring, like it's just the air, how airy, and I don't know how vibrant and airy it is. How spring is, it just makes me depressed. I don't know.
It's the opposite for me. Winter's the time where I get depressed. Of course, that's also less sunlight, less vitamin D. It contributes to depression, and you know everything outside looks dead.
And I like that. I don't know why.
Well, I know what it might be.
Oh, God,
Secretly,
what?
you were born on the other side, the southern hemisphere, and their seasons are opposite, and your subconscious is intelligent to know that.
Or maybe
in
she's
the northern hemisphere now. So.
Or maybe she's just Wednesday Addams.
Maybe.
Although I will say this, wintertime when it's absolutely like after a super, super heavy snowstorm, the only sound you hear are like branches breaking from the ice buildup. But you can hear for miles. That is something for me personally that I find very soothing because there's not all these noises I have to identify constantly.
It gives me anxiety, but whenever it's like that. But then again, if I have too much, like a lot of what's it called? I can't think of the word. Like just surrounding sounds.
Ambient noise.
Yeah, it freaks me out. I don't know. I'm just weird.
No, I did some sensory deprivation tanks in college for some studies. They did have some good drugs while they were doing that, but other than that, it was really nice. Hey, I'll be honest, it was really nice to be in the tub and just like no skin feeling, no hearing, no sight, no smell, obviously, except for the purified air they're pumping into it. That was another time when I was like could actually relax, but for some of us that hypervigilance, ambient noise makes a problem, which is why I wear earbuds almost 24/7, so I don't have to listen to the neighbor like go pee and stuff.
And like if it's too quiet, it makes my anxiety like skyrocket. And if
Yeah.
it's too much, my anxiety skyrockets. So I'm like
All right, Goldilocks.
I'm literally in that like gray area. I don't know.
It's a Goldilocks area.
I'm like that too with the silence. I think it's mostly because, being alone with your own thoughts,
That's true.
especially if you've been through traumatic experience, is like the scariest thing ever, especially if it's unresolved.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like I either had the TV on all the time, whether I'm listening to it or not, or my phone is playing something from YouTube, whether I'm listening to it or not. It cannot be quiet.
Yeah, but when you're me and it's silent, you get to talk to the one person who, when you're having a conversation with, actually makes sense. So,
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah.
I mean, that's the best time we can just sit and have a conversation with like the nine or 10 different voices that are always going on.
Yeah, just a little.
Don't worry though,
party,
most of them like the people here. So
That's
you're
good.
all good.
No eviction notices.
No,
not yet.
Yeah, I'm the only one that serves the eviction notices.
McDaniels. None of my voices whisper. Just saying.
Hey,
it has nothing to do with voices. It's more like memories.
Yeah,
I mean,
remember
at least
things
for
too
me.
well, to be honest.
Your brain hides a lot from you. It'll hold things
Mhm.
back, and it slowly
wish.
it'll slowly leak it back into your memory over time, and
No,
It's
it's
like-
just that if I'm in silence, it gives opportunity for me to re-experience memories that on a replay that is not good for my mental health, nor should I do it. And sometimes when I'm in silence, I can't control it to stop it. So that's why I need that distraction. Because it's like, what purpose are these memories serving me in this moment? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing at all.
Can you train your brain to forget things? Because like I still I'm serious. I still remember conversations I had with like passing people in high school and of course with all the stuff I've done, that means I have almost total recall. I mean, I'm not like eidetic memory, any one of those kind of assholes, but like I
Just
literally
normal
remember my
memory.
first phone number as a kid. That was damn near 40 some years ago, and it's just an irritation that I wouldn't mind forgetting some of this stuff, because there's a lot of
Yeah.
crap going on up here.
It's okay to clear the cache.
Yeah, but even no matter what I do, I can still remember the stuff, and it'll be something stupid like ketchup. Okay, I don't eat ketchup much because it's got nasty stuff in it, but every once in a while you forget and don't get no ketchup on your sandwich or something, and you smell it, and then that brings back a memory from like 30 years ago, and you're just like, man, I had put that on the shelf. What the hell? So I need to figure out if there's some kind of therapy to. Maybe I wouldn't be such an asshole and would stop being known as Rhoda Hated. I don't know.
That's not going to change.
That or you just
Honestly?
go and have a wreck and have a head injury and then
Hey,
Forget
hardly
everything, right?
remember anything, you know.
I had 3 strokes. I mean,
That's true.
there
That
is
is
brain
actually
damage
true.
up here.
That's
There's
true.
brain damage, right? So,
I
like,
mean,
How do you remember
I
that
mean,
stuff?
right?
I get what you're saying. I get some people have the like our brain, like when something really traumatic happens, some people's brains suppress those memories. But there are, conditions like PTSD and such like that where you're not really given an option when that happens. There's certain memories that stay with you that were so traumatic that you relive them, and that's what therapy is for, so you can help cope with them.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Jackie, because what I was gonna say to Ro is if there are memories that just kind of pop up and it's like, where the heck did that come from? I need to get rid of that. Look at what happened. Look at it really carefully. Just try and pull up as much as you can out of that particular thing, out of that particular memory, and pick that part and allow yourself, say to yourself, okay, I can let that go now. I know it sounds simplistic. I know it
I
does.
know.
But
And
it is
here's the
type of
thing,
therapy.
even the stuff that I would say to some people seems like a traumatic experience or whatever.
Mhm.
It doesn't like make me go, oh crap, bleh, none of these kind of problems. It just like distracts me for a second, and I'm like, where did that come from? Like, oh, okay. And I understand where it comes from. I know what things are triggering different recalls or whatever. But at any given time, any of those I can just call up manually anytime I want. So it's not like they're suppressed memories that are getting brought up or anything. It's just every
Okay.
once in a while, I'd like to be able to go, you know what? I don't know anything about that when somebody says something,
But
Yeah,
they
but
know
when
you
it's
hold the
reality,
brain.
when
Sorry,
it's
go ahead.
reality like that, it sucks.
It kind of makes life boring because there's not a whole lot that can happen that will surprise me now. I mean, like, I doubt I would, if both arms were working, I wouldn't even put my cigarette down if somebody kicked in my door and I had to shoot them, right? Like, I'd just be like, hey, what's up? Get out of here. Oh, you're not gonna, bam. Put the cigarette in, grab the phone.
I
Yeah, you need to come
visually
pick up a
see that.
body.
I can literally see that in my head right now.
Right. I mean, it's the problem. It's the issue of I haven't had an adrenaline dump in like a decade. I need to
Yeah.
go jump out of an airplane, see if that still works.
Have you
Probably
ziplined?
doesn't. Sorry.
Oh, I had back when I was healthy, but
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
I'd rather jump out of an airplane. Get strapped to some dude, be like, "Sorry, Hobbit, you're the one that gets stuck in my back."
There's
It's gonna
another
be that,
quarter
right?
in my jar.
Right? It's gonna be that. There's gonna be some guy who's like so small, I'm wearing him like a backpack just to operate the parachute because they're not gonna let a person with only one working arm, even though I've jumped out of a ridiculous number of airplanes, like they're not gonna let me do it. I'm still gonna have to pay the $250 or whatever it is to have some scrawny person. I mean, I might as well just like put some little kid behind there and just be like, pull the button when the beeper goes off,
Right.
Just jump out, maybe hold his hand to where he can't pull it to the last 3,000 feet. And he's like, come on. Have a little extra fun. Maybe that'll dump, but I doubt it.
I'm dropping the link if anybody else wants to come up.
Yeah. Get my sorry booty up here.
You're fine.
Listen to Ro. I ain't seen you all weekend. And what?
Well, I've told you, my ex-wife has told you, anybody who's talked to me for hours in here tells you I'm great in small doses, but it's like cocaine. You can overdose very easily. You need a break.
Just like a banana, you eat too many, you get high. Too much potassium can kill you.
What? If you eat too many bananas, you get high?
No. If you eat too much of anything, it's not good for you. Just like if you eat too many bananas, the potassium can kill you.
I got you. I thought.
No, not get high.
Get high. I was like, what
No.
kind of
It
bananas
depends
are
on
you
what.
eating?
Well,
Although that would be great misinformation. That would be harmful misinformation, but they wouldn't get high off of it. But you would have people having potassium overdoses at my own hand for saying something like that.
I've heard it on
Depends
the
on what
internet. It must be
pesticide they're
true.
using.
Yeah.
You know, if they use the wrong pesticide and you're one of those weirdos that have to like lick it clean before you peel it, I don't know.
I mean, I could,
Get out there that was
you know, just like chocolate. I mean, they would be out here eating so much chocolate that they wind up getting the runs. You know what I mean? From the
Oh, you would-
iron.
You would mention chocolate.
Yeah. I had to cut
Seriously,
out.
why you mentioned chocolate?
I need that in my life right now so bad.
I know.
I got
but it's
chocolate
so
syrup.
tiresome.
That'll help.
There's
So
so
tiresome to
many
go to the store.
inappropriate things I could
Yes,
say right now.
there's a
I d-
lot of
Eddie,
inappropriate things, but Ro,
you have a man at your house in assless chaps. I don't need to know what you have your chocolate syrup for.
Hey, that was
you-
a joke. That
do you
wasn't
have-
real.
do you have the whipped cream too?
Oh my God.
It is not after dark yet. Oh.
Is that
That's
king
not
size?
syrup. That's a bar.
That's
Is
chocolate.
it's king size.
It's
It's
not
chocolate.
special dark. It's not special dark. Got to be the special
It's
dark.
chocolate.
Oh, I
Oh
have to
my
edit
God.
so much.
I know. You're doing well though, Ro. You really are.
He's being very well behaved. with
This
me.
life has gone off the rails.
Hey, we're just talking about chocolate.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know.
Creamy.
I don't think he even heard what we were saying about the chocolate, and he goes and grabs it.
Yeah, how did he know?
Because I have the speakers in my ears.
No, how did he know that we was talking about it?
He has dirty ESP.
Yeah.
Maybe we should switch subjects. So, hey, how far are the Japanese on sex bots, by the way? Speaking of chocolate,
That's even
Those-
worse.
Those should be out any day.
last time I looked, they're like 15 grand. I don't have that.
Oh,
You
really?
want to
That
talk about
much?
pure oxygen? I'm gonna need one of those canisters, man. Because y'all
All
gonna
right.
laugh me out of oxygen. Shit. Ooh.
All right, let's bring this conversation over to ATS after party.
Yeah, as soon as the sex bots
Okay.
get brought over, it's time to get it over there.
Bring
Yeah.
it back down, folks.
Bye, everybody in chat. Y'all take care.
Yes.
Bye, Rosalie.
Bye,
Bye, Eddie.
Rosalind. It was
Bye,
nice
Jenna.
meeting you.
Ditto.
Bye, Jackie
Bye.
McDaniels.
Bye, Hobbit.
So I want to
Another quarter in the jar. I swear, I'm gonna put a quarter in a jar every time he says the word Hobbit. And you know what? By then, I'll probably have my Surge controller for my PlayStation to be able to go live again.
Better get a second mortgage on the house.
I live in an apartment, so I don't have a mortgage.
You can't fund a jar then.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, I can.
Oh, he says Hobbit quite a lot.
Yes, he does. That's why. And I say quarter instead of drinking because I don't want to
It's so
exacerbate
rude.
anybody's problem.
It's so rude to call someone like a lesser or a smaller person or anything like that. So just do something loving and endearing like Hobbit because they saved
Loving
the world, right?
and endearing.
You know, and if it was a drinking contest, I'd probably have alcohol poisoning for every time he says it.
Lord.
I understand
So-
that some of the hobbits have a hard time ingesting their alcohol. Just saying.
All right, everybody. Let's head over to ATS after
Yes.
party.
Yes.
All right. Thank
See
you
ya.
for having me up, Eddie.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you for sharing what you shared, and I know it was pretty tough.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Ro, thank you for coming up. Jackie McDaniels, thank you for coming up.
Yes.
See you guys
So
later.
shine for Jesus Christ. Hop over into Discord. We'll be in Discord. All right.
Yes.
You're more than
All right, see
welcome
you
to
there.
join us in Discord. All right.
Hang up. Hang up. Hang up.
Yes, hang up, Jackie.
This thing's not. All
right.
I'm hang.
All right. So I just wanted to thank you guys for being here. You guys are amazing. Rep Mom 2020, 2020, 2020, 22. I'm just Rep Mom 22. If you want to come over and join us in Discord, you're more than welcome. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. And this is All Things Serious. Out.